How's it going, everybody? Since the release of the perk system, I've had many requests about some form of guide about it. I was always hesitant as the video would be really long if I wanted to get into any detail at all. And on the other hand, I'd also have a lot of perks I'd simply have to say they are proper garbage and not worth your time. So I'm taking a bit of a different approach now. We're going to directly compare two of them in this video, and that is going to be Bulk Up and Last Stand. But before that, I have to be a sellout for a second, and today's sponsor is Nox Lucky Wallpaper, an app for your phone to find over 600,000 wallpapers in more than 20 categories. Obviously, you will also find some for other ones as well. Why an app though? You can just set a picture yourself. Well, good question. The app also allows you to set an animated wallpaper for your home or lock screen. And as you know, everyone's trying to get TikTok famous nowadays. So now you can support your fellow Fauna content creators by setting their TikTok videos as your wallpaper. Huh. Thank you, Nikki. Alright, jokes aside, the app is available for Android as well as iOS, and as usual there will be a link to it in the video description. Go check it out, they really do have some nice looking wallpapers on there. Okay, back to the two perks then. Bulk Up and Last Stand. The reason I chose those two is because both of them are among the best we currently have, and both of them are available for the heavy classes and some hybrids. These two in fact directly compete with each other. You choose either the one or the other, as picking both would not allow you to pick a third, and you never ever give up on Vengeful Barrier. That one is, without a doubt, the best perk in the game. To preface the whole thing, no matter what I say here, it's perfectly fine to pick either of the two. You don't have to completely agree with my reasoning here why I'd take one over the other. So what do each of them actually give you? Bulk Up gives you 4 HP each time you unlock a feat level for a max total of plus 16 HP. Because Heavy Renown is very forgiving, it is extremely likely that you get the full benefit of this perk pretty much every match. Last Stand gives you 40% damage reduction if you are in critical health, which means less than 25 HP. Strictly from a numbers perspective, this gives you, at most, 41.6 effective health. So let's round up them because the game always does that, at least when it comes to displayed health. So that's 17 HP extra. Granted, you don't have to unlock that extra HP over time, but instead you have to fulfill a certain condition in game. Now the big question is, how long can you maintain that critical HP? Is your character viable for stalling? Can you even reliably reach critical status? Because if you have, let's say you have 27 HP and then you eat a heavy, you will most likely just die and not even activate the perk and get its advantages. Because I do agree, 40% damage reduction can be an absolute game changer, and the most reliable way to stay low on health and not just flat out die is with shields. So the question you should be asking yourself when trying to decide on which perk to pick is, how often can I get a shield? Can the character itself provide a shield, or do you need a teammate to give you one? And the next question should be, will I heal by just fighting? This brings me to two characters for which I see a surge in Last Stand picking, Lawbringer and Black Prior. Both of these characters don't have a reliable way to apply shields to themselves, and both of them have a tier 1 or a tier 2 feat respectively that heals them. Lawbringer is in mid and should constantly be farming minions. You will be out of critical HP almost the second you get put into it. Same goes for Black Prior. The moment they're in trouble, they backpedal in Bulwark stance. I think that both of them benefit way more from Bulk Up. To be perfectly honest, there is only one character for which I'd recommend Last Stand over Bulk Up. And that is Jormungandr. His whole kit is made for stalling. Feats, perks, the revenge shield bug, everything he has lets him stay alive much longer. Maintaining critical health is extremely easy on George. You can even pick hard to kill as your tier 3 feat, which gradually ramps up your damage reduction while losing HP. Even if you're not critical just yet, you sit at 30% reduction, and Last Stand will increase that even further to 40, should you really need it. Getting shields is also no problem. Chances are you even run Aegis for 20% increased shield strength. Getting a Hammer Slam while in Revenge is also pretty much a given, granting you that extra shield after Revenge runs out, and because of the bug, it's a full HP shield. And here comes the kicker, in case you didn't know, all the damage reduction is applied to that shield. It is highly unlikely that your opponents can chew through this shield and not give you Revenge once again. And if they properly manage tags and take their time, then this is also exactly what you wanted. You are stalling for time, either for help to arrive or for your teammates to handle the rest of the map. And even here you can make the argument, do you really need that extra 10%? Won't you also just heal out of critical because of your tier 1 feat that allows you to heal 10 HP each time you bash? And yes, absolutely, Last Stand is an incredibly situational perk. It can, without a doubt, save your ass from a killing blow and surprise your opponent, causing him to freeze for a moment out of sheer confusion what just happened, as you should be dead from the attack you just threw. If you value this shock effect, I guess we can call it that, then by all means pick this perk. But if you're looking for an overall tiny edge, then I'd say Bulk Up is the better choice in almost all cases. The prevalence of Last Stand recently and the resulting frustration when you encounter a situation like I just mentioned is probably a reason why we see more and more people pick it up. But be totally honest to yourself, if you have picked it up on any of your characters. How often has it really saved their ass? Feel free to share the stories. Like I said at the beginning, both of these perks are good perks and perfectly fine to pick, but we tend to argue in extremes. It's always either black or white, and while I think Bulk Up holds a small advantage, a clutch Last Stand activation can also win you a fight. Let me know what you think of this method of talking about perks, and if you like it, feel free to suggest any other pairs or triplets you want me to talk about. I hope the video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Laters everybody. Come on, another fucking friendship banner. Are you fucking kidding me, kids? Like, it's the second one. We gave him revenge.
And now he has revenge.
I know.
Why did I get thrown down?
This is fucking absurd.
You take med, I take C.
Epic Fire Flask mid, so it's my nothing match. We have mid.
Oh shit. What?
Repeat.
We're all gonna be
Not playing a female character. Everyone else is.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Oh,
they're
what does need?
that's a lot of damage.
I am here
And
for the
their
gang.
DP is also a male.
Is he? I thought that was
Yes.
a. I thought that was a
No,
female
this
DP.
is a male.
I can't tell the difference. They look the fucking same.
Ouch.
I honestly think the year 3 heroes had the laziest male to female, like swaps.
Better than none.
I
I
guess.
thought I was flipped there for a second.
Oh,
That's
that
like-
didn't go off the edge.
Oh,
Like,
I didn't
especially,
fall.
especially with Hidakiri, it's the worst. Like, they look the exact same.
Yeah.
That works?
I don't know, I
What?
tried.
Come on, bro.
That was...
Yeah, push. Never mind.
Boosh.
Whoosh.